Welcome to Temple Builders Carpentry. Temple Builders, we problem solvers. Temple Builders, safety first. Okay, Temple Builders, today we talking about how to use your hammer like a carpenter. Now, there's many construction crews that use an air compressor and a framing gun or a battery operated framing guns to do your project. But a hammer is not obsolete in today's modern construction industry. Let's take a look at some terms and techniques. This method of nailing right here is called tacking. It's used to temporarily fasten my lumber together. As you can see right here, my nail head is protruding, so I can easily retrieve my nail and disassemble my structure. Looking at this drawing right here, I'm nailing into my end grain at an angle. This increases my holding power. Look at how these two pieces of lumber are fastened together. I drive my nails in at an angle, okay? And I repeat the pattern. It makes this A-frame or V shape, and this increases holding power. Our next hammering technique is called toe nailing. Toe nailing is where you drive your nail in at an angle and half of your nail is in each piece of lumber. Let's take a look at this example over here. Now, the angle of our nail is too steep. It won't have enough holding power. In our second example right here, the angle of our nail is too shallow. It's likely to split. And right here, we have the correct angle. This is a 45-degree angle, so your toenail can be anywhere between a 30 and a 55-degree angle. Let's identify some parts of our hammer. Right here is our face. This is our neck. This is our head, the cheek, the claw, and the handle. Now, carpenters use both straight claw hammers and also they use curved claw hammers. As you can see right here, this is a curved claw hammer. This curved claw hammer is going to give me better advantage when it comes down to prying nails. My straight claw hammer, also known as my ripping hammer, is used for driving nails and is also used for ripping boards apart. Now, normally, if I'm going to do some finish work, I would select this small curved claw hammer right here with the smooth face. Now, let's take a look over here. If I was going to do a framing project, I would select this framing hammer or straight claw hammer with the checkered pattern, okay? This is for a better grip on my nail heads. Now, you want to pick or select the correct weight of hammer for you that's comfortable for you. Let's get an idea of the angles you go through when placing your nail. As you can see in the background right here, here's my speed square. Right here is 0 degrees. My nail head is laying at 0 degrees. Let's turn it up to 90 degrees. Straight up and down. This will be square. If I was to drive this nail square into my lumber, my nail is at 90 degrees. Now, if I wanted to do a toenail, this is my 45-degree leg. So I would toenail into my lumber, you see right here, approximately this degree, which is 45 degrees. When using the proper hammering technique, you want to keep your wrist loose at all times when driving your nail. You want to get your hand out the way too. Now, your blow is delivered through your wrist, your elbow, and your shoulder, okay? Now, I want my hammer face to be square on this nail head, and I'm gauging it. Now, let's tack these two 2x4s together temporarily. See right there? I'm gonna keep my nail head exposed so I can disassemble this real quickly. Since I'm using a straight claw hammer, I don't have the prying ability of my curved claw hammer. So I'm gonna put a block of wood right here to increase my leverage. Now, here's another key note to look at when using your framing hammer. You see right here? Look down here, get close. You can see this checkered pattern. So when you building or you hammering with this hammer, you wanna make sure you're doing it on rough carpentry and not finished carpentry. If you're a beginner, you might as well stop at Walmart, get you some Band-Aids because your fingers gonna be swollen black and blue. Let's demonstrate this technique right here, driving our nails at an angle for better holding power. Now, I'm holding my framing hammer at the curve of my framing hammer. A common weight for a framing hammer is 28 ounces. I'm using 21 ounces. I like my framing hammer kind of light. As you can see, my nail is at an angle. I'm using 16 penny sinkers. Hammering at an angle increases our holding power. Go back the opposite angle. Okay. Let's go back the other way. Go back the other way. Go back the other way. Okay. Now, it's harder to pry it open. Yeah. If you like the content, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, become my apprentice, Temple Builders.